unstoppable, or some organisations, Merbean's Chaffey Aged Care has won a Leading Aged Services Australia Award for their blending of generations between aged care and early learning. CEO Darren Midgley has got the suit and tie on, ready to accept. Darren, good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations. Now, are we surprised that this was a winning formula, given the idea has captured so many?
Oh, do you know what? It's lovely to be recognised. That we were surprised. We knew that we were on a winner with this whole concept right in the very infancy of it. But it is so delightful to be recognised by our peak body for the great work that we're doing in this space.
What did the judges say about it?
So the judges spoke about the benefit, about how the intergenerational program has brought together the older and the younger generations, and how that has positively influenced outcomes for aged care recipients.
So what do you get? Do you get a trophy, Darren?
You get a little bit of cash. I think it's about $500 for the state award, which we'll throw straight into resources for the intergenerational program. But more than that, it's about the recognition and showcasing the great work that we're doing. And hopefully other aged care facilities will learn from the innovation that we've brought to this space, and these programs might in time roll out across the country.
Now, these are tricky times to receive an award. Would there normally be a ceremony? Is that kind of thing happening?
So this is a really interesting space. COVID has obviously meant that these awards can't happen in a live space. So in this case, the award was streamed via the internet on Saturday, and we gathered our care recipients in the lounge room at Chaffey Aged Care, and we put on the big screen and screened it with all of our care recipients there, so they watched the whole award ceremony. And the joy, the excitement when it was announced that Chaffey Aged Care won the organisation award for excellence and innovation was just amazing. We had a number of care recipients who had tears of joy just streaming down their face. They were just so delighted to be recognised, and this program does mean just so much to them.
Oh, I'm just so delighted hearing you describe that scene, Darren. I think, normally if there had been a traditional awards ceremony, it might have been you or a couple of delegates to go along, but for the care recipients to be able to enjoy that experience, I think is just beautiful.
It was just lovely to be able to share that experience with them. You're quite right, in normal circumstances, executives or clinicians would be receiving awards and enjoying that experience, but it was lovely to share that with our care recipients at Chaffey Aged Care.
Did you still get dressed up for the ceremony?
No, I will, Jean. Casual day.
On a last note, despite being out of lockdown today, we still aren't able to go see people and visit people in their homes. Is that making a difference to the health and well-being of your residents?
Look, we've pivoted in aged care. We're constantly meeting the state directives around health and visitation in aged care. It hasn't been easy for our care recipients, but we're doing some great work trying to keep our care recipients connected with their families. There are still some restrictions for visitation in aged care, but they are a little more flexible than they have been. So by and large, our care recipients are well connected with their families, and our staff are taking the extra time to give them that little bit extra support and that little bit extra love.
How are you going with technology? Last time we spoke, you were looking for a couple of iPads.
We were. I think we were about 9 or 10 iPads now. So
yeah.
We've been very, very grateful for the support of the community and some organisations who have assisted us with our call for iPads. So that technology is rolling out as we speak and is being used to keep our families and care recipients connected.
Well, that's fantastic news as well. Darren, congratulations again, and I'm sure we'll be speaking to you on the program soon about the next wonderful thing that you come up with.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Darren Midgley there, CEO of Merbean's Chaffey Aged Care. They've just been awarded a Leading Aged Services Australia Award for that generational bringing together their aged care facility and the early learning facility side by side, bringing joy to their care recipients, of course, to the young ones as well. Now, coming up